Okay, I've just signed a £2,500 per month social media marketing client, and they haven't even opened their doors yet.
How do I speak to you about taking 2% off the business?
When you come back to UK.
Okay, so finally made it onto the plane. From Dubai to London is an extra 2 hours because of what's going on in the region at the moment. So it's a 9.5-hour flight to London Gatwick. When I land, I'm gonna get off the plane and probably go straight to my client.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're just finishing up some final checks and expect to push that from the gate in about 10 minutes. Please make sure your seatbelt is fastened.
I'm here and you're not here. I came to the restaurant and you're not here. So entrance is here?
Yes, entrance here.
Yeah. Reception on the right?
No, sir. Just that.
Okay, yeah. Doesn't look like much has changed. I'm just gonna turn up at his house, knock on his door and ask for my 2%. I'm just gonna knock and see his reaction. Oh shit. Can I have my 2%?
Really?
Okay, so I'm on the way to the restaurant now, back in sunny England. In regards to their marketing, I've absolutely smashed it for them. 1,400 people waiting to join their grand opening, nearly 1,000 followers on Instagram, nearly 1,000 followers on Facebook. I think they've spent like £1,000 on ads, like literally nothing. Going there now, going to see what deal I can make with him, because he told me I can have 2% off the business. If that is true or not, we're about to find out. I'm also interested to see what sort of state this restaurant is in, because last time I saw it was on FaceTime and it was an absolute building site. So let's go. Here on the right hand side, God, it's absolutely massive. So I got here and it doesn't even have a roof on this part. The floorboards are barely in and the restaurant looks like this. Yet somehow my marketing has managed to get 1,400 people to sign up. Do you know how many people drive past this every day and see that this restaurant is coming? And they've just decided, you know what, I'm gonna sign up because that looks like a good restaurant. Also, when I came here today, I was expecting to see the main owner, who told me on the phone in Dubai that he would give me 2% off the business if I came back to the UK. I'm here. Where is he? I'm getting that 2% off the business. I have to. Otherwise, I just wasted a trip coming from Dubai to a miserable, cold country. Like, I'm wearing a hoodie. I haven't worn a hoodie in 7 months. Let's see where this guy is. I came to the restaurant and you're not here.
I'm busy, all of them. I'm very busy. Tiles, desserts.
Busy doing what?
Choosing tiles, choosing desserts.
Oh, he's telling me to come back tomorrow. I'm not coming back tomorrow because I've got a busy day. I've got other clients to shoot for, but these guys are super nice. I'm not actually expecting 2% off the restaurant. However, I am expecting some sort of performance deal. So instead of just having a fixed rate, I've proved to these guys already, they're not even open yet, and I've made them £50,000 in revenue with customers who are signed up on the restaurant. Customers wouldn't sign up on the restaurant if they was never going to come to the restaurant. So they're coming to the restaurant, which means I basically have made them 50 grand. On the grand opening day, they should give me a little envelope. Nice little envelope, hopefully. I guess we'll see. Okay, so it's been 3 days since I called him when I was at the restaurant and I was like, listen, I'm here, where are you? And he was nowhere to be seen. So I'm on my way home just from a different client, and I'm gonna drive to his house and knock on his door and be like, where's my 2%? Like, I've come all the way from Dubai for this 2%. Where's my 2%? I've just turned up at his house. I'm just gonna knock and see his reaction. Oh shit. Can I have my 2%?
What the f? Really?
Yes, really.
When did you you come, man?
Just now. Let me take my shoes off.
Really?
Yes.
No way.
Where's my 2%?
On the way.
How long?
20 years later.
I come all the way from Dubai because he told me I get 2% off the restaurant. I go to the restaurant, he's not there, so I have to turn up at his house. And now he's making excuses. So Farah, let's make a deal.
Did you believe that and come from all the way from Dubai? Really?
Yeah.
Joking.
No.
Morris. He's believed me and come all the way from Dubai. He's stupid though. Does he look like stupid?
Let's make a deal for Sevenoaks on camera. On your grand opening day,
Yes.
I get 2% off the takings
Yeah.
and a 5k bonus.
If you kiss my ass.
Is that a deal?
Yes.
We made a deal, Morris.
Okay, so it's officially the next day. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm absolutely shattered. I was on my way back from a paddle club client that I've got down in Canterbury, and I was on my way home, and I called him. I said, look, I'm passing by the restaurant. If you're there, cool, I'll quickly come, see what you guys are getting up to, film a bit more content for ads and social media. I'm not sure if there's gonna be massive amounts of progress, but we're 5 minutes away, so we'll have a look. But with that being said, he has agreed to do 2% off the restaurant grand opening. So if they take £50,000, I'll be getting 2% off it, and £5,000 as a bonus for doing so well. I mean, I've got 1,500 people signed up to the grand opening already, a couple of thousand followers across social media, and the restaurant isn't even open. So what more can he have? You know, 1,500 people signed up. They're going to spend about £45 each person. So I've made him £55,000, £60,000. It's a lot of money for them not even opening their doors yet. Gonna head there now, 5 minutes away, see what they've got up to, say my goodbyes because I'm not gonna see him for 4 or 5 months, and then head home to get ready to go to the airport. Let me just call him because he usually parks where I've just parked. Watch him be like, I'm not coming.
Yes, sexy.
Where are you?
We are on the way.
How long will you be?
25 minutes, 30 minutes.
Are you taking the piss? They've got a sign there saying Cara Lounge, but you see how Premier Inn has theirs like this? I'm gonna ask if we can have something similar to that. Gee, no way this is the entrance. This previous restaurant, you see how, like, look at their lines. Like, how are people gonna park here and then they're like blocking each other in? This is gonna be a 200-seater restaurant, and the only parking space they have is this. So I don't know what their plan is in regards to parking. Right, let's go in. Doesn't look like much has changed, but what they've basically done is they've put all new stills in. There was like partition walls here, which kind of blocked the restaurant. I've got pictures, I'll try and put them on the screen of what it used to look like. They've opened all of this area up just to extend it, and now it's starting to take place. Windows have come in quite nicely. They've put all new windows in, which still obviously some missing. This is the main entrance part. So people are gonna walk in here. Reception desk, I'm guessing, is gonna be somewhere like here, and it's all gonna be open floor seating. And then as you walk down the stairs, like there's little steps here, you just come into another dining area. Let me ask him actually. Abby, what's coming here? This part here?
Bar, yeah, bar.
The bar?
Yeah, bar.
So the bar's gonna be there?
Yeah.
So basically what he's saying is this is the whole seating plan. So where we're standing now, the bar's gonna be in front. And let me just tell you something, there are no marketing agencies, I believe, that are in the sticks like this. They're not getting involved, they're not having a look at the master plan, they don't care where the bar's going. Like, I've told these guys so many times, don't do this, do this. this is the reason why. And they're like, you know what, that's a really good idea. Like the bar, the reception desk, where the door should be, where I think as a customer, and I've just tried to help them as much as I can. Not only because they look after me with little things like the 2% and the $5,000 bonus, but these guys have been with me since I started my marketing agency 3.5 years ago. They are my day one client. So if I can help them grow and help them on their journey of getting as many restaurants as possible, then I'm gonna grow with them. Like I started with 1 restaurant. They now have 4, gonna be 5. So my business is also growing because of course they're going to use me for all their socials. But it's just funny because you see people say they've got a marketing agency and they do this and they do that, and they probably do, but are they here in 9 degrees wearing shorts 12 hours before they fly home, making sure the restaurant looks good, updating social media, like getting to know the restaurant, not just going, oh yeah, tell me when you're open, I'll come shoot your food. Like, I don't know, I'm in on it. I'm involved. I'm not just sitting on the sidelines, you know. I genuinely care because 3.5 years ago when I first started, they cared. There's this Saudi client I've been waiting to hear back from. Basically, they've got 36 restaurants in Saudi Arabia, and I've sent them a proposal last week, and I've been completely ignored. And she's just sent me a voice note that I can't download because I don't have signal. So I'm gonna listen to that. Honestly, if I get this deal in Saudi Arabia, if this is a good positive voice note, I swear to God, today is the best day of my life. Like, I don't wanna say too much yet because the contract isn't signed. But if they sign this contract that I sent last week, I'm gonna be buzzing.
Hi Joel, how are you? Hope all is well. Just checking so I can give you all the information you wanted. Plus, I wanted to talk to you about the proposal, hopefully for the last time. If you're available at 4 p.m. today, Saudi time, 4:30, I could FaceTime you even.
It's positive. She's not saying they're not going ahead. Basically, I sent a proposal, a lot of money per restaurant, and the owner of all of them come back and said, Joel, we really want to work with you, but we can't pay that much money because we've got 30 restaurants. However, if you lower your price a little bit, I will give you 4 restaurants in Saudi Arabia to start. And I was like, you know what? I'm not a greedy guy. I'm looking a year down the line. So I've just honestly said to him, listen, I want to work with you. I don't want to be going around Dubai dealing with 15 different clients. I want to deal with one big boy, you know, a whale, they're called in this industry. And I said, you tell me a price that you want to pay per restaurant and I will agree to it. He's basically come back and taken 25% off my original proposal, and I've agreed to it. So I don't know what she wants to talk to me about because the proposal was already formally agreed on a voice call, on a video call, but she wants to talk, I don't know. So I'll keep you guys updated. I'm waiting for him, but I've got to be back now for 1:30 for this meeting with this potential Saudi client. So I'm in a bit of a situation. I think I'm just gonna say, look, I gotta go. I'll see you boys in a couple months. I don't know when I'll next be back in the UK actually, maybe in a few months, September I was planning, but and just like that, I'm going back to Dubai. Wait, why does your boot keep closing?
I'm gonna miss you, man.
Oh, it's falling down again. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna be, when are you thinking about opening?
3 months.
3 months?
3 months.
Okay, which means I'll still be in Dubai. So if you buy my business class ticket, I'll come back for your grand opening.
Okay, baby, no problem.
I'll close your boot for you, darling. Like, you can't leave it open. We live in London, not Dubai. Can't leave it open. It's quite sad actually because this last week has been really good. I've enjoyed it, I have. I didn't think I'd enjoy it, but I did. Anyway, I've got half an hour to do a 45-minute journey so I can get on this meeting with this Saudi client. It's not happening, is it? Let's be honest. It's not happening.
Picture me rolling in my 500 bands. I got no love for these niggas. There's no need to be friends.
Oh, come on. Honestly, only me would come across these slow-ass drives. This is a 60, and we're doing 44. Do they not understand I've got a massive client to sign? You know what? I'm gonna swing it right, do a little shortcut. Screw. Come on, Volvo. Whatever you call it. Okay, it's 1:30. 1:31, actually. She's a minute late. Now 1:32.
1:33. Been waiting nearly 5 minutes. Been sat here 10 minutes. I've even sent her a message saying, hey, I'm on the meeting. I don't want to beg it, I don't. But at the same time, I really need this client. So I will sit here for as long as it takes. But imagine she like comes like 30 minutes late and goes, oh, sorry. And I'm sat here like a melt. Oh, no worries. Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you, Joel? How's everything?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Contract with you.
Yeah.
Because we were under the impression, especially from the first one, that you've shared, that it's a one-time payment. It's not a monthly fee.
One time, so
Remember you said.
yeah, so it would be monthly shoots and monthly ongoing of the ads and monthly running of the social media.
Okay, definitely. I'll explain this to him as well once I get the new proposal. So I'm going to sit with him. Maybe, hopefully we don't have to do another call to explain to him exactly. But I'll make sure to explain all the facts to him and then we will see.
Yeah.
And then we'll see we'll take it from there.